Oh, hello there. It's me, Gazbot. Haven't posted in a while. Still here. In a sort of what seems to be a standard inversion, I guess. I have been productive and getting things done, so I have not been posting as much. The last video I did was Japan World Heroes, which I now see was about a month ago. I am about to do my second show in quite a while. That was my first show in quite a while. This one will be smaller, but harder and further away. I'm going to do ULTRAFEST 2023 in San Francisco at not the Balboa Theater, but their sister theater, the 4-Star Theater, it's called, I believe, or there might be another adjective in there. It's the first Ultraman festival the Bay Area Film Events has put on since I've been associated with them, so going on 10 years at least. I've done a lot of Godzilla Fests with them, and I hooked up with them right after they started doing the Ultra Fest. I talked about this in some of my previous videos. So it's an exciting show because it's Ultraman, and I haven't done an Ultraman show before, and I've been wanting to do one with this group specifically. I do Ultraman sketch cards for our Parks cards. They produced a promo card with my artwork and my name on, like, you know, not just signature, but like artwork by Gazbot. That they'll be giving out to every attendee, which is awesome. And hopefully I'll get a little stack. Maybe I can give a few away or whatever. And so it's just cool to have an exclusive that I'm affiliated with, even if it is a tiny show. And it'll incentivize people to come to see me to get it signed. And then, hey, maybe they chat, maybe they buy something else, whatever. But I've been preparing for that. I was going to point to the mess behind me, but there's always a mess behind me. But the sort of Rubbermaid Tupperware messes, that is me dealing with art stuff that I'm going to bring, because here's the thing, even though it's also in California, since I moved about 2 years ago, San Francisco is no longer drivable for me now. I have to fly up there, excuse me. And I'm going up there with the family, which wasn't the original plan, but that puts another wrinkle in it, because usually I'm just trying to figure out my own travel plans as a normal person. Then I'm trying to figure out travel plans, bringing huge amounts of artwork and things and displays with me and how I'm going to fit that. But now I'm also going with with my wife and a small child. And we've never traveled with a small child. So there's a lot of firsts here. So there's been a lot of purchasing things we need for the child, for my art show, for whatever. And so that's been taking up a lot of time. And on top of that, I have created, I think, 5 new pieces of art for the show, which is, you know, that's kind of normal. But for the life I've had recently, in a month, that's quite a bit. Some of it is repurposing other art. One of it was a big 11x17 Ultra 7 versus Ella King. And I actually have a lot of video of these things, and I like thought about putting up a vlog, but it became this thing, and I still might, but it became this thing where I have like a month's worth of random video clips that would take me hours to edit and put together, and is it worth it? And I kept putting it off. It's like when you have to call someone or email someone. If it's been a day or two, it's like, oh, hey, sorry, I was late. And then if it's been a week or two, it's like, oh, sorry, I was late, and here's a huge paragraph why, and here's but like the longer you wait, and that's how I felt with this video. So I'm just throwing this up so you know I'm still alive. I'll probably have a video up for the show. I don't know if I'll do like a live video show like I did for Japan World Heroes. I probably will, but at the very least, I'll do a recap and let you all know how it went. In terms of finances and in terms of was it fun and worth it and whatever. And what else? Yeah, I guess that's it for now. Today is July 19th, 2023. I unintentionally scheduled this show. Well, I didn't schedule the show at all. The people who scheduled the show unintentionally scheduled it for the same weekend as San Diego Comic-Con. So, I committed to the show a while ago, and I want to do this show. But it's just a bummer that it's San Diego Comic-Con, because previously I've gone almost every year, with the exception of some COVID years, obviously. And typically I was flying in first from the East Coast and then from up in the Bay Area, have to get a hotel, all that stuff. Now I'm driving distance. And the weekend it's happening in full force for the first time since I've lived here, and I have a ticket, I'm going to be flying out of town. But tonight is preview night. So to complicate my life further, where I'm doing this trip with a child for the first time and the first art show I've done in a while and trying to figure all that stuff out. And I'm also bringing some toys for a friend of mine. There's just a lot of stuff I have to worry about that I either have never worried about or haven't worried about in a little while. On top of all of that, and I'm not 100% packed. I'm like mostly packed, and we're leaving tomorrow morning for the airport, to be clear, like right after breakfast. So I don't have time to do much tomorrow. And this is the morning, so I plan on getting a lot of stuff done during the day today, if possible. But come 4:30, I'm going to drive to San Diego and try to get a couple hours of preview night in. Maybe get some exclusives, maybe get some pictures. I want to see the Cat Slayer from Super 7. And then I'm going to come home. And it's about an hour and a half drive each way. So like 3 hours of driving after a full day of all this. and then get home, I don't know, 11, midnight, wake up, and then pack up, get in the car, drive an hour to the airport, take the plane to the airport. Now, so I'll be exhausted. This is the point. But it's my own choosing. The good news is the show doesn't start until Friday. So I'll be exhausted Thursday, but I won't really have to do anything but survive and get through the day and, whatever. But that's where I'm at. Is there anything I can show you? Not really. I was looking for some art I had worked on, but I've packed most of it up. Here's a figure. Here's a figure I just broke. The tail came off. It didn't actually break, but this is Ella King. I have Ultra 7 fighting Ella King in the 11x17 print. And so I guess that's it for now. Just like I said, I want to do an update so you know I'm alive. Obviously, once a week I post things up on my Action Activate page, if you're not aware. That's all, well, it's mostly Power Rangers reviews and then other pop culture stuff mixed in. But it's mostly Power Ranger stuff with my buddy, the Big Dog. So you can check that out every week if you just want to see my little face. But in terms of art and vlog, this is the update for now. So thank you for caring, and I'll see you soon, hopefully with a better video than this. Auf Wiedersehen!